There will possibly be social distancing imposed. Some airlines are doing it basically just by missing out the middle seat. Ryanair thinks it's absolutely pointless. Instead, quite a lot of people in the aviation industry are calling for temperature checks at airports, even though the international health authorities say they're basically a waste of time, and people wearing masks or at least face coverings on flights. Again, the medical benefits are dubious, but it's all about restoring customer confidence. I would be very surprised if there's more than a few dozen people on the flights that are being operated by Wizz Air. Maybe a few more today, because you'll be getting people, for instance, who've been stuck in Tenerife trying to get home. But over the next month, the loads will be probably in the 10, 20, 30%. Absolutely not enough to make any money, but enough to keep the operation running. Luckily, the airlines which serve the region and the UK in general are in fantastic shape financially. They are extremely well run. I'm thinking here, of course, of Wizz Air, EasyJet, Ryanair, Jet2. They are able to weather the storm, and it's going to be horrible for them and their investors and their staff, but they will certainly get through it in reasonable shape. People are talking about recovery in the aviation industry. I don't quite see it like that. I think we're going to go to a new place with quite possibly a lot fewer business travellers, because they'll all be video conferencing. And I'm just not sure how many of us are going to be tempted to make the number of flights we were lucky enough to be able to make during 2019. Anybody who's got a deposit paid on a trip and they're asked for the balance round about now, well, the first thing to do is talk to the company and say, can you possibly let me defer the payment of the balance, because we don't know if the trip's going to go ahead. But ultimately, if you can afford to pay it, then do, because that way either you'll get a great holiday or you'll get a full refund. If you don't pay the balance, the only certainty is you'll lose the deposit. People are entitled to cash refunds. The thing is, you are not going to get that money anytime soon. Ryanair this morning said if you got a flight with us booked in May, it could take us 6 months to pay your money back. Holiday companies are also having a dreadful time. They can't possibly meet the 14-day deadline in most cases. So you've got to be patient, but it's a dreadful time, of course, for the entire travel industry.